I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. This week we have some stunning spaces on both coasts, including this riverfront beauty in Jersey City, a cozy jewel box apartment overlooking Greenwich Village, and a California penthouse with views to die for. Plus, we're with this well-connected restaurateur in his stylish yet ultra-personal loft. But before all that, we are with Kirsten Jordan in Midtown to explore this luxurious townhouse.
Downstairs, there is a wine cellar that was actually a recording studio for the former owner Babyface, the 12-time Grammy Award-winning artist.
Welcome to Open House NYC. We have a great show this week, and we are getting started in Midtown East. We're at this distinguished 1899 townhouse with Kirsten Jordan of Bravo's $1 Million Listing New York. This home exhibits all the architectural benefits of its Gilded Age pedigree. Kirsten takes us in for a closer look.
It's Kirsten Jordan from Douglas Elliman and $1 Million Listing New York. I am so excited to show you this insane townhouse listing at 241 East 52nd Street. Come with me. You enter this home on the garden level. You pass a quaint country kitchen, a spiral staircase, and step down into this grand dining room. From here, you start to see all of the special details that there are in this townhouse. It's 11-foot ceilings, you have one of the 6 fireplaces, and one of my favorite features of this home, access to this private garden. Can you imagine having almost 1,000 square feet of your own private space? In addition, you've got these 4 beautiful sycamore trees that give you the perfect amount of shade and your own cabana for aperitivo al fresco. Downstairs, there is a wine cellar that was actually a recording studio for the former owner Babyface, the 12-time Grammy Award-winning artist. We're actually going to be going upstairs instead, though. On this parlor level, we actually have 2 of the wood-burning fireplaces, 3 outdoor terraces, and the 11-foot ceilings have original speakers from Babyface himself. On this parlor floor, you see the real proportions of this Gilded Age home. This is set up as a formal living area with a dining nook, and there's also a den on the same level. The popular misconception about townhouses is that they're dark. However, this house is the opposite. It's south-facing, and there are window doors that face onto private terraces in the front of the home. And then in the back, you have window doors onto even a larger terrace that overlooks the gardens. So there's light coming in from both sides of this home. This sun-flooded primary suite takes up the entire 3rd floor. And talk about a jewel box, all this light makes these Tiffany blue walls sparkle. In addition, this floor has a fireplace, a stroll-through closet leading to a massive primary bathroom, which has, you guessed it, another fireplace. Thank you so much for coming to see this piece of Manhattan history, a Gilded Age townhouse in the center of it all.
We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are with restaurateur and club owner Maneesh Goyal inside his Greenwich Village loft just steps from Union Square. Welcome back, everyone. Now we're in Greenwich Village with restaurateur and nightlife entrepreneur Maneesh Goyal. Maneesh is the busy owner of 2 Manhattan destinations, Temple Bar and Sona. But at the end of a busy day, this stylish loft is where he calls home.
Hey, I'm Maneesh. I'm a restaurateur and bar owner here in New York, and welcome to my home off Union Square. What I really wanted it to be is real New York City loft living. I love to entertain, I love to throw parties, but I still wanted to feel cozy and like a home. As luck would have it, this place is also perfectly located right in between my two places. This is really me and my husband's dream home. I can't wait to show you around. A good entry is like an appetizer. It should awaken the senses. Here we position it in a way where it conceals the rest of the apartment. We have this very cool piece of hidden art by one of our favorite artists and friends, Chantel Martin. And this piece describes our family, describes Andrew and I, Moo and you, my one and only and your one and only. We both love to travel. Andrew's obsessed with airplanes. Overall, the piece is very personal to us, and it's beautifully depicted right here in our home. One of the first things you notice when you walk into this main space is all of this natural light. And we wanted the design to accentuate that. So of course that means a big open layout. As a restaurateur, the design of the kitchen is super important to me. The design is dramatic, with dark woods and gray stone countertops and backsplash. And I can't tell you how many parties we've had around this kitchen island and dining table. Taken together, I wanted this whole area to feel like a super sexy salon, the kind of which would make Truman Capote feel very proud. And every restaurateur needs a home bar, and this is mine. It's vintage, Art Deco inspired, and filled with glassware from our families. Even our glassware tells our story in a very subtle way. And here is our living room. We wanted this room to be an expression of us, and we are very layered and textured, and so you'll see in this room a lot of different textures, a lot of different types of fabrics, but one of the most important pieces of fabrics that is in this room is this chair made from my mother's sari. And a few years ago, we had the greatest honor of our lifetime when we hosted the then sitting First Lady, Michelle Obama, in this apartment, and she sat in this chair and she specifically said, "Please take my picture and send it to your mother." And now this picture is my mother's pride and joy, after me, of course. And perhaps one of the coolest pieces of furniture in this entire apartment is this little stool. It's an M for Maneesh, or it is a W for my husband's last name. In addition to all this seating here, we also installed these plush window seats. It's a great place to sit with a cup of coffee and people watch. We wanted our bedroom to be focused on serenity and tranquility. It's separated from the living room by a glass wall and an oversized walnut door. That glass wall allows the eastern light to come all the way through the apartment. The color palette is neutral with various shades of gray that mimic the streets of New York. And this soft upholstered wall creates a sexy dressing room behind it. It's a dream closet for any New Yorker. Now that you've seen our home, let me show you where I spend the rest of my time. Here we are at Sona in the heart of the Flatiron District. Like I said, this is my second home. It's also a great place for a drink. Thank you for visiting both my home and my home at work. I hope to see you here at Sona soon. Cheers.
In just a few short minutes, we are exploring this regal penthouse with views to die for and more. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Now we're in the Westwood section of Los Angeles to tour this regal, one-of-a-kind penthouse. It's over 5,700 square feet and has 4 bedrooms. It also features bespoke architectural details throughout. See for yourself.
Hi, this is Rick Tyberg. Welcome to the presidential penthouse at 10580 Wilshire Boulevard in the famed Wilshire Corridor in sunny Los Angeles. This sophisticated East Coast designed penthouse is almost 6,000 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 6 baths and overlooks the heart of Los Angeles with unmatched views from the mountains to the water. What makes it unique is the attention to detail throughout. The maple wood frame walls and hallways create a rich aesthetic throughout the home. A point to mention is the original owner of this unit. His name was Severin Wunderman, and he had a 25-year relationship with Gucci that ended up in him creating the Gucci watches. You'll get that same luxury appeal throughout this entire property. My favorite spot is this room here, where you'll find floor-to-ceiling windows and this expansive 25-foot ceiling. Sitting in this grand room, it makes you feel like you can really take on anything. You can soak up the sun and really feel like a movie star. In this grand room, we have this sitting area here and this amazing piano. This is a wonderful area to entertain small and large parties alike. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the media room. This room comes complete with a retractable movie screen and is wired for sound throughout the house. The contrast of black and white is a real nod to old Hollywood. If you draw back the lights and put down the curtains, you can enjoy a movie and make a quick left right into the kitchen. Let's go. The wood in this hallway that draws you in is exceptional. It's hand-laid maple wood. It's just something you don't see every day. Before we get to the kitchen, I want to show you this amazing dining room. The dining room offers ornate crown molding and beautiful light that shines throughout. And of course, we can't enjoy the dining room unless we get to the kitchen and cook the food first. Come on. Well, we have to address the elephant in the room here. These are the best views you're going to find in the kitchen. Imagine doing your dishes here and looking out at this. It's nothing but 180 degrees of perfection. This kitchen boasts top-of-the-line kitchenware. There's marble throughout with stone flooring. This kitchen island doubles as a bar, along with a dining room table over there. But more importantly, the outside patio is where I would eat. Once you're out on the patio, you get an up-close personal feel of the copper patina that's trademarked of the building. It's really a moment out here. This is a great place to enjoy your personal space. Another great point about this patio is you can access it from the kitchen or from this office. It's currently an office, but when you buy it, it could be a bedroom. And speaking of bedrooms, I think it's time we show you the primary suite. Let's head upstairs. Imagine waking up here and enjoying the light, the seclusion, and more importantly, all this. Waking up here puts you at the very top of the 26th floor. The primary bedroom also boasts floor-to-ceiling windows on both sides. And if this primary bathroom doesn't scream old Hollywood, nothing does. With marble flooring and mirrored ceilings, it's a gem. My favorite touch are these marble pillars that are accentuated by these bronze rams. Who doesn't want to be able to sit back, relax, and take in this incredible view? I want to thank you for taking this time and checking out this beautiful home that offers the quintessential Los Angeles experience. See you in the next one.
Coming up in just a few short minutes, we are in Greenwich Village to check out how this interior designer renovated her own jewel box apartment. Welcome back. Now we're with interior designer Margaret Costello at her own live-work apartment in Greenwich Village. This was a gut renovation, and the result is a home that maximizes style, space, and light.
Hi, I'm Margaret Costello, an interior designer based in New York City. Welcome to my apartment in Greenwich Village. What attracted me to this apartment was the amazing eastern light, but I knew it would be a complete gut renovation. I wanted a gut renovation because for the first time in a long time, I get to make all the decisions and do exactly what I want to do. Let me show you around. When I first saw this apartment, it was clear it had not been updated in almost 40 years. The kitchen was a small square kitchen, and now it's a full-size kitchen. The cabinetry was custom made, but it was very important for the color of the cabinets to be similar to the color of the floor to keep an openness to the space. The countertops are a concrete gray that pay homage to the colors of the New York City streets. I love mixing vintage and modern, which is something I do throughout the apartment. One of my favorite pieces is this mirror that was purchased at an antique store in Florida. Now the kitchen is bright and open, the perfect introduction to the rest of my home. This living room was actually the bedroom. Since this is a relatively small space, I wanted to use a minimal amount of furniture, but still create a great sense of comfort. So for this room, I wanted a sofa that just had one cushion because you can seat more people on a sofa with one cushion. But I like the curvature of these barrel chairs that I've had forever. I've been collecting photography for many years, but this was my first opportunity to create a gallery wall. I love how the photographs play off of each other. It creates an amazing focal point for the whole apartment. Books are an important part for the design of any of my personal spaces. There's some books on this shelf that I've had since I was in college. There's pieces from my travels from Tibet, Morocco, and all over the world. Another example of how I love to mix vintage and modern is in the area on the other side of the living room. I have a table that was designed by a young architect in Brooklyn, mixed with vintage Ballman chairs. This lamp I made from these cages that I bought at a flea market in France. They were used to protect the grapes in the late 1800s. Overall, I wanted this to be a stylish, comfortable space for my friends and family. My bedroom used to be the living room, but by increasing the size of the kitchen, it allowed me to add these 3 large closets. I even turned one of them into a mini home office. The other highlights of this room are the nightstands, which are by a Swedish designer, and using the floating night tables gave me more room to stack books underneath. For the windows, I used custom draperies in a soothing linen fabric. They incorporate the neutrals you see throughout the apartment. In relatively small spaces, I like the bedrooms to be very minimal. And in my own bedroom, it's no different. My home is filled with things that I love because I was a client. And I always make sure that my client is happy. Because in the end, that is what a home should do above all, make you happy. See you at the next project.
Don't go anywhere. Still to come, we check out the cinematic views at this riverfront apartment. We'll see you in just a bit. Welcome back, everyone. Now we're in Jersey City at this bright apartment that features cinematic views. And while it's hard not to be distracted by those views, there's plenty more going for this home. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Megha Moza with Prominent Properties Sotheby's International. Welcome to Crystal Point here on the Hudson River in downtown Jersey City. This unit is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo which spans just under 1,600 square foot. But what makes this thoughtfully designed and open floor plan truly special are the non-stop panoramic views of Manhattan all over. Come on, let me show you. When you first enter this home through this bespoke gallery hallway, you know you're about to live in something special. Walking down the hall, you enter the open concept living, kitchen, and dining area, all surrounded by floor-to-ceiling windows. Those panoramic views I spoke about earlier, I'll let those speak for themselves. The kitchen is a chef's dream. It comes with custom Italian Padini cabinetry, state-of-the-art stainless steel appliances, a custom metal backsplash, and a massive kitchen island with breakfast bar seating. And when you're done cooking, you can move the party to the living and dining area where your guests can indulge in unstoppable views of New Jersey and Manhattan. The interiors here are designed by Sandra D'Amata. Her vision here was to keep everything simple, fresh, and clean. Here you can see she used a neutral color palette of blues and whites and low-profile furniture to not interfere with the views. It almost feels like you're sitting right on the water. The primary suite features even more floor-to-ceiling windows, a generously sized closet, gleaming hardwood floors, and an ensuite. The spa-like bath features a chic double vanity, glass enclosed shower, and glass tiles on the wall. The primary bedroom is an oasis away from the bustling city life. It's calm and serene and flooded with natural light. Just imagine falling asleep here while listening to the waves crash along the Hudson. And the other two bedrooms are just as cozy and offer incredible views. This home is all about grandeur living, inspiring vistas, and steps away from Manhattan, it offers the utmost convenience. What else could you possibly want? Thank you for taking the tour with me today, and I'll see you next time.
I can't believe the show's already over. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, because we're gonna keep giving you these amazing homes.